Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and it is Friday, so we're going to talk about my week. We're going to talk about my weigh-in, lots of updates for you. This is the video that I kind of go over my week, let you know of any updates, kind of what's been going on, and it is a very, very, very busy time for us. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I do a weigh-in Friday update video every single week, and I do actually upload 5 times per week. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly, highly recommend those personalized macros and calories. That is what I follow to lose and maintain a 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk with me directly. This is the best time to get your macros done and set up some coaching so that we can slay our weight loss and health goals in 2025. Also have my Facebook group. It's free, it's supportive. We would love to have you. Come on over and join us, all linked down below for you. So let's talk about some updates, our busy week, my weigh-in. Let's just jump in. A lot of questions on scale. So as again, we move into the new year, people are starting to really think about their 2025 health goals. And just this last week, I've had several people reach out to me and ask me what my recommendation for a weight scale is. So I wanted to give you guys an update and talk a little bit more about my Hume scale. So I've actually shared this with you a couple of times in past videos. I still use my Hume scale every single day. I absolutely love this. This just is not a scale. This is actually a body analyzer. It's going to analyze your body. It's going to give you body fat percentage, lean muscle, water weight. It's going to give you so much amazing information about your body outside of just that number on the scale. And you know, I always say the scale is the least important, the number on the scale is the least important thing on a health journey. It's all of the other vital body analyzing data that we really want to focus on. And I have been loving this because it's given me so much insight into my body, into the changes in my body, despite the scale maybe moving up, down, or staying the same. The Hume scale, the body pod, is a powerful body scan for better health tracking. It will help you better understand your health and fitness. You'll see how your body reacts to food, sleep, stress, and other factors so you can start making informed health choices. This is the world's first portable body analyzer and uses 8 frequency sensors to deliver precise weight, full body composition, and heart health. This is going to advance your weight and health management journey. The Hume scale is extremely accurate. It has an accuracy rate of 98%. That's on par with the accuracy of an in-body scan or a DEXA scan. The Hume scale just gives so much valuable insight that just a number doesn't give you. I also very much appreciate that I can charge it via USB. It has the body analyzer handle that you saw in the clip. Scale, I use it every single day. It has really been an instrumental part and a game changer on how I've continued to work on my relationship with the scale. Again, not just focusing on the number, but focusing on the body analyzing data that the Hume scale gives. They are currently running a month-long holiday sale for 35% off, and you can use the code here on the screen to save up to 50% on the Hume scale. One other side note about the Hume scale is if you are in the US, you can use your health savings account or FSA to help pay for the Hume scale. It is a much more affordable option than in-body scans, DEXA scans, and it's going to give you all of your body's data in the convenience of your own home. So I will link the Hume scale down below for you with all of the discount information. Makes a fantastic gift or gift for yourself as we move into the new year and as we go to slay all of our health goals in 2025. I did weigh in this morning on my Hume scale, and before we talk about my weigh-in, let's chat a little bit about my week. Let me give you some updates because, like I said, we have a lot going on. The month of December is going to be very, very busy for us because as of yesterday, Thursday, our current home is officially on the market. And here in just a few hours, we are having our first open house. It's a little bittersweet. I'm very, very, very excited about our new house, but at the same time, I was a little sad to put this house on the market. I think because it makes it so real. Once it hit the market yesterday, we're locked in I feel like we're officially selling our house. And I haven't really had that feeling yet, just because nothing's been concrete up to this point, other than our new house moving along, which I'll share a little bit of an update on that with you. We do have an open house today, and we have an open house on Sunday. So we'll just kind of see what traffic we get at the open houses, what traffic we get on our house in general. As you know, interest rates are still pretty high right now. And our realtor said that homes in this area are sitting on the market for about 50 days on average. Now, granted, there are some homes that sell immediately. There's some homes that sell months and months later. In fact, there's a house up the block. It's a larger 2-story house, so maybe not the most desirable for a lot of people, especially a couple like Troy and I. We definitely don't need a 7-bedroom house, but that house actually sat on the market for over a year. So it's really just a crapshoot. Is it going to sell? Is it not going to sell? And what's going to happen is if it sells quickly, then we're homeless. And I told our superintendent, if we're sleeping in the garage of our new house, don't mind us, just wave as you walk by, because we don't have anywhere else to go at this point if our house does happen to sell rather quickly. Now, in the event that it doesn't sell by the time we close on our new home at the end of March, we do qualify for both mortgages. It is not ideal. I do not want to have 2 mortgages, and it would just reduce the amount of a down payment that we have on our new house. When we sold our house in Washington and purchased this house almost 3 years ago, we did put a substantial amount down from the sale of our house in Washington. So we do have quite a bit of equity in this home, and we wanted to take that equity to put down on our new house to lower the amount of our loan and therefore lower the amount of our house payment. Now, our house payment is going to double from the house payment we have now. So the more we can put down, the lower the interest rate, fingers crossed, the lower our overall mortgage payment will be. So there's a lot of factors that play into what that payment looks like. And at this point, everything is up in the air. We don't know when our current home is going to sell, if our current home is going to sell. We don't know what the interest rate is going to be. We really truly don't know anything. And for someone like me that's very organized, very type A, I am very scheduled and routine, so it's hard not to know what's going to happen. But I just have to be patient, and I just have to roll with it and go with the flow, because I have zero control over when this house sells, the interest rates, any of the things that can cause a lot of added stress in my life. I have zero control over those things. So I'm just going to focus on getting this house sold, moving forward on the build of our new house. But it is an exciting time that we're officially listed. So I'll keep you guys updated as we know more. If we get any offers on this house, I'll continue to update you. Last Sunday, I put out the second vlog in our new home build. It is coming along so quickly. It was such a fun video. You guys really, really loved it. It was over the course of a couple of months. So if you want to know what's going on with our new house, our new build, I will link that video for you, because that is really the most up-to-date information on the new house. The electricity and the plumbing are being put into our new home, and it looks like those things will be done by the end of the week. I'm continuing to vlog, film clips for you guys. There'll be another whole vlog coming out, most likely January-ish. I really want to focus this next vlog on everything up to the interior finishes, paint, cabinets, counters. That's going to go in the next vlog, but I really want to see the exterior get finished and some of those smaller things on the inside get done for this next video. The roofer came on Wednesday and started loading the tiles onto the roof. This is something I didn't know. Fun fact, my father-in-law told me this on Thanksgiving. With tile roofs here in Arizona, the roofers will actually paper the roof and load the roofing tiles and leave them for a few days to allow the roof to adjust to the weight of the tiles. I had no idea that was a thing, and my father-in-law told us that on Thanksgiving. So this week those tiles were loaded onto our roof. Now they haven't started roofing yet because they're just sitting there, I guess, figuring out the weight ratio on the roof, but the tiles are up, which is really exciting. It looks like the exterior lath, which is the next step leading up to stuccoing, begins on December the 10th. So there's a lot of really exciting things going on with the house. Like I said, I'm filming clips, filming video. It'll be in the next vlog for you. But this has really helped me be less stressed about this house, just having the excitement of the new house. And everything is going really, really well. And thank you for all the well wishes. Thank you for watching the vlog. You guys seem to really, really enjoy it. They are a lot of fun to make, but they are a pain to edit. It took me, I would say, 4 hours to edit that vlog. So if you haven't seen it, I would really appreciate you watching it. Again, it took me forever to edit, and it is a really fun vlog. And if you want to see Troy and the dogs, they are both in that video. Also in Wednesday's What I Eat in a Day, I let you know that once again, Troy made his way to the emergency room. That poor guy has been to the ER 4 times in the last month and the urgent care twice. He had another flare-up of bursitis in his knee. He actually just got out of the ER a week ago with bursitis, took steroids, it went away. He was thriving on Thanksgiving, and then last Friday, he was back to having another bursitis flare-up. He does see a rheumatologist, but he couldn't get in until mid-January. But he is going to reach out to his primary care doctor and just see if it's possible, if he notices that he gets another bursitis flare-up, can he call her directly and have her prescribe him the steroids? Because he's going to the emergency room, and the first visit was $10,000 before our insurance kicked in. $10,000, and he's been there 4 times in the last month. If his primary care doctor can just prescribe him the steroids he needs for the bursitis. So I know that that is one of the things that he is going to do, is reach out to her. We are very short on doctors in this area. I actually saw my doctor, my new doctor, for the first time on Tuesday, and it took me 10 months to get an appointment. She did order my blood work, so I'll be getting a full panel of blood work. Troy and I actually now see the same doctor. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to help coordinate the steroids or give him some further suggestions on bursitis. And he also called the rheumatologist and asked to be put on a cancellation list. So if anybody cancels, then Troy should be able to get in and be seen by the rheumatologist, because bursitis is extremely, extremely painful. And the ER doctor said he doesn't really like continuing to prescribe steroids over and over and over again. So he really needs to kind of get to the root of the issue. Again, seeing that rheumatologist. He did see an orthopedic doctor. The orthopedic doctor checked his knee, said everything was fine. Apparently everything is fine. So that is kind of where we're at with Troy. He's had a miserable month. So please send good vibes to Troy. He's really struggling right now with his health. Lola's doing great. Palmer's doing great. The rest of us are doing great. So again, send your good vibes to Troy. I think that's all the updates that I have for you this week. I do want to talk to you a little bit about my weigh-in and also kind of what to expect moving into the next year. So I have been thinking about my vision board, thinking about my word of the year. What are my goals going to be for 2025? I will be putting out my vision board goals video towards the end of the month. There will definitely be some changes to my goals. There'll be some changes here to my channel. So again, subscribe, turn your bell on so you don't miss the goals vision board video. My food has been going really well. I enjoyed myself on Thanksgiving. I did not track my food. I even enjoyed myself the day after Thanksgiving. Troy and I actually ordered pizza. It was a long day with ER visits and things on Saturday. So I ordered pizza for us. That's what he wanted. That's what he gets. So I actually had a couple of days where I didn't track my food. I didn't go crazy and off the rails, but I didn't track my food. And I had pizza and I had Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was amazing. It was at my in-laws. It was very chill, very low key. It was actually quite perfect. And this month is full of just different events and things for me. So December is always a little bit harder month to navigate. My goal, like I said in last week's weigh-in, is to maintain, not gain. I'm also not going to be tracking my food every day this month because, like I said, I do have quite a few things going on. I've got a couple of Christmas parties. We're going to a Christmas play with my in-laws. And then of course we have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I am running a 5K this month, so that'll be a little bit of extra exercise. I'm still getting in all of my workouts. Oh, I do have another update for you. Oh my gosh, I have one more thing to share with you once I finish telling you about my food. I don't want to forget this other update. But as far as food, it's been going well. I've been getting in my water. I've been moving my body. I've been staying consistent with all of that. I'm just not stressing out about tracking my food. Again, my goal is to maintain, not gain this holiday season, which means essentially I can eat at maintenance all month long. Now that update, I didn't want to forget to share this with you guys. I talked about last week how I'm definitely in perimenopause, 1,000,000%. And the symptom that I'm really struggling with now is sleep. I'm having a hard time sleeping. I'm only getting 5 or 6 hours of sleep and then I'm wide awake. Today I was up at 2 a.m. and I could not sleep. Now don't get me wrong, I go to bed around 7, so that's still a good amount of hours every night, but I am definitely struggling with sleep. And last week I let you guys know that I was about a week-ish, a little over a week late of my cycle. Well, my cycle did start. I was 18 days late. 18. So last month I was 6 days late. This month I was 18 days late. I really didn't think I was going to have a cycle. I thought I was just going into the beginning stages of full-on menopause, but I ended up starting my cycle this last week and it was awful. I actually did not work out on Saturday. I was so uncomfortable, crampy, sorry, TMI, but this is real life, just uncomfortable that I couldn't even get my workout in. Sunday, I didn't lift weights. I just took a walk. I am back to feeling better. I'm now finished with my cycle, but boy, it was very intense, very uncomfortable, which I know is very common with perimenopause and menopause. So I am not in menopause, unfortunately. I was really hoping this was the start of that, but I'm definitely in perimenopause. I did get my cycle. It was not a good time. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in the upcoming months. So let me know, what are some of the things that you experienced when you did transition from perimenopause to menopause? I am 49. My mom did start going through menopause at 50, and they say that what your mom, grandma, great-grandmother does is pretty similar to what will happen to you. So let me know kind of what your experience has been down below, but dang it, I was really hoping I wasn't gonna get my cycle anymore. Lucky for me, my cycle ended before I had to weigh in for the week. And last week I maintained my weight to the ounce. And when I stepped on the scale this week, I'm actually up 0.2. So I consider that a maintenance. 0.2 is absolutely nothing. That's just a little fluctuation, probably from just ending out my cycle. So I'm going to consider it a second week of maintenance, and that means I finished out the first week of December maintaining my weight, which is exactly what my goal is through the holidays. And this was having pizza and having Thanksgiving dinner and not tracking my food every single day. You don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be an exact science to see success. And I want you to know that. And I want you to know that the number on the scale really isn't the only thing that matters. And that's why I love the Hume scale, because I can see my body analytics changing when the scale does it. So I'm feeling really good about a maintenance, especially moving into Christmas. So again, let me know down below, what are some of the things you noticed when it came to perimenopause, menopause? Let me know how your week was. Did you gain? Did you lose? Do you have the Hume scale? Are you going to pick it up? Let me know your thoughts on that as well. Let me know everything down below. And if you enjoyed another Friday video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on so you never miss a future video. Again, please send your well wishes for Troy's health. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in tomorrow's grocery haul. Bye.
Jingle bells ring.